Hey, what's going on? Listen, do you want to know how you can get an 80 or higher Paydex score for your business? Listen, in this video, you definitely want to check it out because I'm going to share with you the tips as well as the steps on how you can build an 80 or higher Paydex score for your business. So therefore, in 2025, you can go ahead and leverage it to get business funding and business credit for your business. So without any further ado, let's jump straight into the video, okay?
This conversation about building up your blueprint. It's time to take it cause time is wasted. Go grind and chase it, don't lose it. This generation need integration with information to move with. An inclination that is abiding in entertaining improvement.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Respect My Blueprint podcast, where we give you all of the gems and the sauce that you need to be able to go ahead and level up in personal finance as well as in business, okay? Thanks for tuning in. And in today's video, I want to go ahead and talk about a very, very important topic for all of my entrepreneurs out there, especially as we're getting into 2025. And that is, I'm going to be breaking down how you can get an 80 Paydex score, all right, that's the magic number that you need to be able to go ahead and get business credit as well as get business funding for your business as well too. All right, so guess what, not only am I going to share with you the secrets on how to be able to get an 80 or higher Paydex score, but I'm going to show you how you can do so in less than 90 days. All right, so in little to no time, you'll be able to go ahead and get a high Paydex score just by following the secrets I'm going to share with you in this video, okay? Now, before we get into the strategy on how to get an 80 or higher Paydex score, is best that we first talk about what is a Paydex score, right? Obviously, what is that, right? Now, what a Paydex, why you actually need a Paydex score is actually it is provided by Dunn and Bradstreet, which is one of the business credit reporting agencies. And a Paydex score is just like you have a personal credit score from the three major credit bureaus. A Paydex score is your business credit score for Dunn and Bradstreet, which is one of the major business credit reporting agencies. Okay. Now, your Paydex score ranges anywhere from 0 to 100, unlike your personal credit score. And this measures how well that your business is paying its obligation and bills, as well as how it ranks in the eyes of business lenders and everything like that. Okay, so ultimately, 80 or higher Paydex score means that you're paying your vendors on time or even early, as a matter of fact. So that is the magic number that you want to strive for to be able to go ahead and get high limit business funding and business credit cards. Okay. Now, also, basically think of it as your business credit report card. Just like as your personal credit score reflects you as your personal credit, Paydex score reflects as your business credit report card. Okay, so getting an 80 or higher Paydex score is really not hard at all. It's relatively simple, and I'm going to break down the steps in this video, but it does require some discipline and taking the right steps. So make sure you grab a pen and paper and you follow all of the steps that we're going to go ahead and outline in this video here. Okay, now first, step number one is you want to be able to go ahead and establish your business properly. All right. Before you even thinking about applying for any type of credit, you want to make sure that your business foundation is on point and you have all of the boxes checked here. And quick checklist, of course, you want to make sure that your business is registered, whether it's an LLC or a corporation. You have your EIN number, which is your employee identification number you get from the IRS. You have yourself a business checking account, as well as your business has a professional presence in the sense of having a business website, business phone number, business email, as well as a business address. Okay. That's the foundation right there, guys. Okay. Making sure you have these things are all the steps, as well as it's the signals to creditors that you're actually legit, that you're just not a paper LLC or a paper corporation. And remember, consistency is the key here, guys. So make sure your business address and your business name all matches across the board. So when they do the research and they do the due diligence on your business, they're able to go ahead and see that, hey, this is a legitimate business, and you've went ahead and took the time and effort to go ahead and build up the credibility of your business as well too.
If your credit ain't high and it's actually down, the time to take action is now. Yeah. If your credit ain't high and it's actually down, the time to take action is now. Go get control of your credit, it'll go and repair.
Listen, I've been getting a lot
down. Oh yes, to show you the leverage, just so you can get a new rider. Go get you a house, just so you don't feel disparaged, you don't feel embarrassed. It's right, so go get it done now. Don't survive through the week, go improve, get it up. Want a life full of freedom to do what you want. He's a guy that you need, he's a dude that you want. Not 5 minus 3, that's 2, number 1. Guy you will see if you hit him up. He'll help with devotion, this I am sure of. Updates, promotions, discounted courses. Work with him anywhere, buddies in Florida. Credit will get repaired, yes it will.
Okay. Now, once you have your business presence set up, the next step, of course, the main thing is getting your DUNS number. All right. Your DUNS number. Now, your DUNS number is just like your business's social security number in the eyes of the business credit world. Okay. It's absolutely free to obtain your DUNS number. It's just like your EIN number, where you're going to go ahead and apply and obtain this number from the Dunn and Bradstreet website. All right. If you don't know, or you haven't been to the Dunn and Bradstreet website, I'm going to include a link down below in this video, so you'll be able to go ahead and go directly to the website and apply to get your DUNS number. Okay. Listen, without this number, you won't be able to obtain a Paydex score. Right. So unlike having a social security number as a birthright when you're born here, in order to be able to get a DUNS number or social security number for your business, you actually have to go ahead and obtain one. You have to apply for it, so that way your business can start building business credit. All right. Once you have your DUNS number, you pretty much have set the ball rolling to be able to go ahead and start building up business credit, as well as start building your business profile. All right, which is very important to be able to go ahead and start building business credit and getting to the next step here that we're going to talk about. Okay. Now, once you have your DUNS number, this is where the magic happened, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. And the next step is, of course, now setting up net 30 accounts for your business. Okay. Now, what a net 30 is basically a trade line that allows you to buy now and pay later. I'm pretty sure we have all heard the term, or have gotten acquainted with buy now, pay later platforms and everything like that, right? Guess what? Think of net 30s in the same thing as the buy now and pay later, but in the sense of the business world. Okay. It allows you to go ahead and obtain services and products instantly, and you don't have to pay for those services or products until you're invoiced 30 days later. Okay. So typically that's the term where net 30 comes into play, which means that you don't have to go ahead and pay for those services until within 30 days after. There's also other net accounts such as net 60, net 90. Of course, depending on the term, as you can see, 60 days out, 90 days out, all depending on what type of net account that you set up with the trade line or with the vendor. All right. Now, when you pay these accounts on time, that's when they go ahead and report to Dunn and Bradstreet. And this is what's going to help boost up your Paydex score. All right. Now, typically starting out of the gate, you want to go ahead and set up with anywhere from, I would say anywhere from 3 to 5 business vendor accounts. Okay. And of course, you want to make sure that these business accounts are reporting to Dunn and Bradstreet, as they are the ones that's going to go ahead and report it, as well as going to help you build up your Paydex score. All right. Now, several example of net 30s account that you can check out is Amazon offers net 30 accounts for its Amazon Business Service program. Also, Ramp is a fintech company that offers business credit cards, expense management, and bill pay services. When they offer actually net 30, 60, and 90 accounts as well too. And another good option is Quill. Quill is an office supply provider that offers office supplies from different global brands, where you could be able to go ahead and purchase office supplies and again take advantage of the net 30 program, which will of course report to your business credit report. Okay. Now, just like with personal credit, And listen, you don't want to overextend yourself. Go ahead and just start off with small amounts, small increments to be able to go ahead and building good relationship and but good habits for your business credit. Okay. Now make sure that you pay the invoices on time. Once these vendors send you an invoice, make sure you pay by the due date or even pay early if you can. If you're able to go ahead and pay the invoice earlier, that's also the secret sauce to be able for you to hit an 80 or higher Paydex score. So I just gave you a tip right there. Make sure you follow through. Okay. Now, once you have set up a few net 30 accounts, the next step is pretty much just like your personal credit. After you've built it up, you want to go ahead and stay on top of it and monitor progress that you're making. Okay. You want, of course, make sure that you're paying the bills on time. You're monitoring your progress. I'm sorry. Also, Dunn's and Bradstreet do have a paid option where you could go ahead and subscribe to their business credit monitoring service, or you could use a third-party service like Nav to be able to keep tabs on your Paydex score. Just like your personal credit score, you want to look out for any inconsistencies or look out for any discrepancies. You want to also do the same thing, looking out for any accounts that's missing that should be reporting to your Duns and Bradstreet credit report, and follow up with vendors to make sure that they're reporting correctly to the credit reporting agencies. Okay. Now, once you have went ahead and start monitoring your progress, you're on track. You're basically getting ready to start building up your Paydex score. By this point, you should be at or close to 80. Once you do so, you don't stop there. All right. Like I said, you don't stop there. What you want to do is start expanding your credit portfolio with start adding more revolving accounts, such as business credit cards or even fleet cards, which has another term as business gas cards. And go ahead and including these into your business credit profile not only is going to strengthen your credit profile, but it also is going to start preparing your business and positioning your business to get approved for higher limit credit cards, as well as more important business funding. Okay. But you want to make sure that you're using the vendor accounts and the accounts you have currently on your business credit report, using them responsibly, always making sure that you're paying them on time, as this is going to be a requirement to go ahead and maintain a very pristine Paydex credit score. Okay. Some of the things, of course, you definitely want to look out for, as this can be a trap: not paying your net 30 accounts on time, or even worse, any late payments. Just like with your personal credit score, your payment history accounts for over 35% of your personal credit score. But when it comes to your business credit score, it almost is the same. It holds that same type of weight. All right. It is the most important factor, which is your payment history. One late payment can significantly drop your Paydex score. So you want to make sure that you're making on time payments with all of your net 30 accounts. Okay. Also, another mistake I see a lot of business owners and entrepreneurs make is applying for net 30 accounts or even any type of business accounts that don't report to the business credit bureaus. Okay. Now, Duns and Bradstreet is not the only credit reporting agency out there for businesses. Experian and Equifax also reports business credit information. So you want to make sure that you are signing up for any business account or business trade line that is going to be reporting to one or more of the three business credit reporting agencies, which is Duns& Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax. Last thing you want to do is get a business trade line that's not giving you any value by reporting to one or more of these credit reporting agencies. Okay. And last but not least, another thing you want to look out for, of course, is mixing your business and personal credit. All right. Listen, the whole point of you using business credit so you can go ahead and not risk your personal and keeping the separation. Of course, this is going to become a nightmare and a headache when it comes to not only being able to apply for funding, but when it comes to things such as budgeting, administrative things such as tax filing, tax preparation. It's going to be a major nightmare knowing that you've commingled your personal and business finances professionally and personally. and it's just going to cause a whirlwind of headaches that you definitely don't want to deal with. Okay, so you definitely want to make sure that you separate the two so you don't put yourself in that mess there. Okay, and because as I mentioned, getting an 80 or higher Paydex score is all about consistency and strategy. Okay. Following these steps, making sure that your business is properly structured, that you have the foundation in place. Once you do so, you have the professional appearance, applying for a Dunn's number, and of course, getting these business trade lines that are reporting to Dunn's and Bradstreet or the other major business credit reporting agencies. So therefore, over time, you'll see within 30 or 60 days, you'll be able to go ahead and build your Paydex score in no time. All right, listen, follow these steps, make your payments on time, guys, and you'll be unlocking business opportunity and business funding for yourself in no time. All right, listen, if you found this video super helpful for you, definitely do me a huge favor. Drop in a comment. Let me know that, this video has helped you out to be able to build your Paydex score. If you're struggling to be able to go ahead and build your personal credit score, we did launch a new academy, which we're helping individuals repair, build, and leverage their credit. So I encourage you to go ahead and join the academy. It's Credit the Game Academy, where we're being able to help individuals get a 720 and plus credit score and use it to be able to unlock business funding and personal funding. The link is going to be in the description. It's Credit the Game Academy. So definitely want to check it out. As for 2025 is the year you want to be able to go ahead and start leveling up and start building your blueprint. All right. Also, do me a huge favor. Listen, hit the subscribe button. A lot of our viewers are first-time viewers. If you want to keep up to date whenever we launch videos like this, as well as other videos that'll help you in your entrepreneurship journey or your personal finance journey, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you're kept up to date and you're not missing out.
Blueprint, yeah. Blueprint. This conversation about building up your blueprint. It's time to take it cause time is wasted. Go grind and chase it, don't lose it. This generation need integration with information to move with. An inclination that is abiding in entertaining improvement. Yep, 𝗥𝗲𝗹 with Blueprint. This guests are exclusive. Get on and tune in and then learn some new tips about credit, finance, investment. A nice chance to get rich and buy land. Flip it, quick 9 bands. Learn all the skills from Wes, he did it. Learn how to build successful business. Run up a mill and get the digits. Run up a mill. Look, safe place where guests are speaking. Based off financial freedom. All facts, no cap, believe it. Podcast, you have to see it.